Good morning. Today's January 13th. I hope and pray that you did the kindness yesterday and that you wrote a kind comment on social media. If you didn't, do it today. Okay, and today we're reading from 365 Days of Kindness because we got to be kind. Today, I think it's January 13th. I said that early, right? And we're doing the mission. It says, the next day we landed at Sidon, and Julius, in kindness to Paul, allowed him to go to his friends so they might provide for his needs. That's Acts 27:3. In your day-to-day life, you might be unable to see the mission that God has enabled you to be part of. As a believer of Jesus, you get to participate in his plan for redemption on earth. If you let that sink in, you might be able to see that the dishes you just washed, the phone call you made to your friend, or the work project you just finished is a part of God working his plan to bring Jesus into the lives of people around you. In this scripture, Julius, showing kindness to Paul, probably didn't realize he was helping one of the greatest known missionaries. He is an unsung hero. And so might you be. He is an unsung hero, and so might you be. Be encouraged that every act of kindness is part of God's mission through you. Yes, gotta be kind. Act of kindness, cook dinner for someone. So I'm gonna have to wait on the cooking dinner part for someone because we're on a church fast right now. So I won't be able to do that. But I'm gonna do this as soon as we get done. You know, a lot of times God uses us and we don't even realize it. You know, there was a time, I'll tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story. So it was summertime, and in my town, there is this little area where they have like a splash pad and everything. And it's like people get to like lay in the park and stuff. And then there's traffic going one way, traffic going the other way. Well, I was coming on the back end of it, right? And I hear a voice in my head saying, stop your car and tell that person that they are beautiful. Okay, that's weird, first of all. And this is at the beginning of my faith. Such the beginning of my faith. And I was like, that's so, so weird. And then, so I didn't listen to that because that's just odd, right? And so I get around the corner, and then all of a sudden I see myself putting on my blinker to turn around to one way and come back around to stop and tell this person because I keep hearing in my head. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, what can it hurt, right? The person's gonna think I'm crazy. So I pulled up, and it was this girl, and she had like a little crop shop shirt and stuff like that. She was just listening to her boombox. And so I went up to her and I said, you know what? God says you're beautiful. And you should have seen the relief in her face. Like pure relief, like just like, and she's like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm like, first of all, I said, I'm not crazy, but I just want you to know God says you're beautiful. And it was just like relief. Like, I don't know what I did. I have no idea. To this day, I have no clue. But I might have saved her life because you don't know what the next person is going through. And if you hear that crazy voice telling you to do something good, you know what I mean? It may sound crazy, but it sounded crazy to me, but you never know. She might have been contemplating suicide or something like that. I don't want to say that, but the relief in her face was just proof for me that God is having me do something good. And it was so random. It really was. So God can move in so many different ways. I mean, you know, just me talking to you, God's moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways God is moving. So how is God moving in your life? Like, what is God doing? Has God, like, put in the comments, please, if God done some crazy miracle like that where you have to go up to somebody and tell them some crazy thing, you know what I mean? Like something positive, you know? But let's be more positive. Let's show people love, not hate, okay? I love you and have a blessed day.